he's such a veteran, right? Like
Right.
when you guys start talking about like old school Hollywood stuff with Chuck Sheen and I don't know, you guys had D.B. Sweeney on there. Like Kevin Dillon's been doing it for, I know you have too, but KD's been doing it for years, bro.
Dillon has a Forrest Gump way about him too, where like he tells you stories where if it were not Dillon, you'd go, this guy's full of shit, man. This guy's lying. That the story is impossible. But when it comes from Dillon, you're like, I told you the story. Dillon is like, said something about Guns N' Roses being my favorite band. And Dillon's like, why don't you ask Slash and Axl, who was footing the bill when they were trying to finish Appetite for Destruction. I was like, it's a true story. I'm like, what are you talking about, Kev? He's like, ask him. Next time you see him, ask him. Right? So I'm like, you know what? I think I will. A couple months later, I'm at a party. We're at somewhere on Sunset, one of the hotels. And I'm out back by the pool smoking a cigarette. I looked at him. I'm like, fuck, here comes Axl Rose walking through the party. Rock star, bro. You want to talk about a guy walking through a party and heads turning? Here comes Axl Rose. And he sees me across the pool and he comes around over to me. And I'm like, oh my God, I think he's coming to talk to me. First words out of his mouth, your boy is a fucking lunatic. Boy Dillon is a fucking lunatic. Tell him I said what's up. And it was like a real thing, So, yeah, man, Dillon's been kicking it around for a long time. And, listening to him and these guys get around and tell stories about like old school Hollywood. And it is old school Hollywood in the 80s where things were just different, So pretty refreshing.